I'm trying to get back into the habit and the routine of just hosting and having people into our home whenever we can. I'm super excited because I'm gonna go out with a big group of girlfriends. We're going out to this super cute restaurant. We are going to wallpaper the entire room. I have been in the market for some new athleisure wear. Back into all of the like period tracking and fertility tracking. I am running off of like 3 hours of sleep right now. So it's been a little bit of a while since I picked up the camera. Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's vlog. We have a busy couple of days around the house coming up over this weekend, so I thought that I would just take you guys along for that and just kind of show you a behind the scenes of what's going on over the next couple days. We are jumping right in here because I'm having a couple of people over from church over for dinner tonight. I'm trying to get back into the habit and the routine of just hosting and having people into our home whenever we can. And tonight is one of the first nights that we are going to be doing that again since having baby number 3. Tonight I'm going to be making one of my favorite dinners ever. It's always such a crowd pleaser. It is called chicken marbella. It is just so good. The ingredients in it are a little bit surprising. They're not necessarily things that you would think would go together, and I'll show you guys all of that today, but it's very savory, very sweet, and it's just the best. You gonna come join me? My favorite type of chicken to use for this recipe is a boneless, skinless chicken thigh. I'm actually going to be using a bone-in chicken thigh because I found bone-in skin-on chicken thighs at the grocery store for an amazing price. So for this recipe, you will need garlic, either fresh or minced. You will need 1/3 cup of pitted prunes, and I know that that sounds strange, but stick with me here. Okay. What else do we need? You need about 10 pitted green olives, but you could also use sliced green olives for this because you will end up chopping them anyway. You need I keep saying tapers. You need 2 tablespoons of capers, which is basically kind of like a salty pea. A couple tablespoons of olive oil and red vinegar, and then dried oregano, a couple bay leaves, and brown sugar. This is what all of the topping looks like once you get it all mixed up together for the marinade. I did increase the olive oil and the red wine vinegar in here by a little bit because this recipe calls for, I think, 4 thighs, and we're doing quite a bit more than that. So just to make sure that all of the chicken is nice and moist. Yes, Mom. You're a great listener. Very good active listening. But one of the things that I love about this recipe is that you don't need to marinate it in a bag. You can actually just put the chicken directly into the dish that you're gonna bake it in. Just cover it for as long as you're gonna have it into the fridge and then pull it out when you're ready to bake. Yeah. So I'm gonna transfer all of my chicken thighs into this 9x13 baking dish. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to cover the chicken thigh with our marinade. And then we're going to toss this around a little bit to make sure that everything has been coated. Ooh, that's yummy. Oh, the delicious goodness. I helped you cook that up. You really did help me a lot. So once this is covered up, it's good to go into the fridge like this. And then basically when you're ready to bake it, you preheat the oven to 350. Sprinkle your brown sugar on top with a little bit of water and then bake it and you're good to go. You don't have to turn it or anything. It comes out so delicious and so juicy every time. So I'm super excited to eat this tonight. I usually serve it with rice, but you could also do it with like mashed potato or with pasta if you want to switch it up a little bit. So this is about to go into the fridge. You want to switch it up? How do you want to switch it up? With pasta. With pasta? Okay, maybe we'll switch it up with pasta. Well, it it is now the next day. We had a great night with our company, put our kids down, settled in for a great night of sleep and restorative, just rest time, and that is not what we got. Jared and I slept for approximately 2 hours last night. Honestly, maybe even cumulatively, is that how you say that? All of our kids were awake in the night, and basically between the hours of like midnight to 5 a.m. we were just in and out, back and forth, trying to make it happen to get them all back to sleep, trying to pull them into our bed, realizing that wasn't gonna work, putting them back into their beds. So it has been a day today, but I'm trying to pull myself together now because I'm actually going out in a couple of hours with a big group of my friends to celebrate my birthday because, long story short, I turned 28, and because life has just been so full recently, I still haven't really like done anything to celebrate my birthday. We've had so many just like bridal showers and weddings and baby showers and just so much going on that we have not had time to actually like do something for my birthday. So tonight I'm super excited because I'm gonna go out with a big group of girlfriends. We're going out to this super cute restaurant that my friend Brittany found and has coordinated this whole fun thing. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I also feel like I need to just like hype myself up because you guys know sometimes it is so hard when you're running on like a lack of sleep and energy to like motivate yourself to have the social battery to do anything, but I think it's gonna be really good for me to just get some good grown-up girl time out of the house tonight. Speaking of birthdays, one of the reasons that we haven't really done anything for mine yet is because the way that our family's birthdays are is just insane. It's honestly one after another, basically starting from mid-April and ending with my daughter's birthday. So she turned 3. We had the cutest party for her. She had requested a princess party, and that was like the only thing that she said she wanted for her birthday, even over like gifts and everything like that. So for the decor, I tried to do princessy, but very much just like elegant and cute instead of going for like full Disney. I ended up finding this one party store, I think called like Mary Mary, and they had this really cute like princess banner that I based all of the decor for the party off of, and the party turned out so cute. So I posted a lot more about that on Instagram if you want to go check that out, but needless to say, there's just been a lot going on recently, so it's time for me to get ready for my own birthday celebrations tonight. My sister-in-law was here a couple of hours ago, and she came in with hair that looked so good. It was like a blowout, and I asked her, I was like, what did you use to do that? And she told me it was the Revlon blow dry brush, which was so shocking to me because I had this thing years ago and I actually sold it on Marketplace because I couldn't get it to work for my hair. She said to start with hair that is like semi-dry but still kind of semi-wet, and I feel like I might have let my hair dry too much. I might just like add a little bit more water to it and then see if I can get it to work. Okay. Okay, so it's not bad. Definitely does make a huge difference to do it like kind of already dry first, but I don't know if this is giving blowout. I feel like it's kind of just giving hair straightener. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right, but it's done. This is about as curly as I can get it on the ends, and I have no idea what it's gonna do when I go outside because it's a gajillion degrees outside and humid. So my hair might just end up being huge anyway, but I do need to go through and just like straighten out a couple of pieces. It smells really good. You wanna smell it? Smell, go. What do you think? Is it a party in the bathroom? Little birthday dinner fit check for me and my +1. You guys have seen me in this dress 100 million times now over the last 3 years. I got this in my first pregnancy with Viv. It's actually a pink blush maternity dress, but it works very well outside of maternity as well. A lot of their pieces do. Little Ro is wearing the cutest outfit ever from Carter's. It's a dress, but it's like a bodysuit, which is my favorite thing lately. I've been using them a lot for her, especially on Sundays when I want something that's just like a little bit cuter than a onesie or pajamas. Ignore the chaos of our house, but we are about to leave for a wedding. It's like 2.5 hours away. My husband is marrying them, so we have to run out the door. I've got like this insane diaper bag packed with everything that I could need for 3 kids at a wedding, including a newborn. I've packed this little mini goodie bag of like snacks and toys for the car, and of course the baby carrier. So wish us luck and I will report back tomorrow. Well, it has been a couple of days. I feel like all of a sudden life just got so full, and then this start to this week just got so full, and so it's been a little bit of a while since I picked up the camera. And to be honest with you guys, just to level set, I am running off of like 3 hours of sleep right now, but 3 hours of sleep that I have gotten like every single night over the past like 3 or 4 days. I honestly jinxed myself in saying that our kids were sleeping well through the night, and I never want to sound like I'm complaining or anything, but I just feel like a busy couple of days coupled with a complete lack of sleep, I have just not wanted to pick up the camera as much as I usually do. But here we are today. I wanted to update you guys on the weekend because it was such a good weekend. I feel like my birthday dinner was just such a breath of fresh air, and something that I honestly didn't even know how much I needed to just go out with a bunch of girls. And so we just got to sit there and chat about life and everything that's been going on for all of us without any little interruptions or anyone needing us for anything, and it was so refreshing. I highly recommend that even if you don't have a birthday or anything to celebrate, that you just like plan a girls' night with a group of your girlfriends. Everybody coordinate to have the kids taken care of and just go out to a restaurant and have fun, because it is just so good and so refreshing to remember that there are people in your corner and that you also have a life outside of what goes on inside the 4 walls of your home every single day. So especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, try and get a girls' night on the calendar this summer. After my birthday dinner on the Friday, we had the wedding that my husband was doing on Saturday. He's doing a lot more of them this summer. She really said, "That's cute that you thought I would take a nap without you putting me in the carrier, but I'm not gonna, so here we are." That can actually just mean less time on the weekend for the kids to have dad around. So we try and take as many opportunities as we can to do things as a family, and the kids had a lot of fun. I swear Vivian is still talking about it every single day, and every single day has been like, one day I'm gonna be a bride, which has just been breaking my heart. But anyways, we are here. It is a new week. There is some stuff around the house that I need to get caught up on. One of those things being rotating all of the kids' clothing for summer. I have been putting this off for so long, and I've purchased new summer clothes for them and I have put them into the drawers, but they are all just on top of all of the winter and fall clothes that they have been wearing for months, and the drawers have just gotten so chaotic. It has made laundry a lot harder than it needs to be, and so today we're gonna go through and we're going to pull out everything that no longer fits them or that they're not currently wearing, and then I'm going to determine what I'm gonna hold on to and save for, I don't know, I guess potential future babies. Some things that we are going to donate, which I'm assuming I'll have a lot of today. So let's get started because there is a lot to go through.
I've crossed the desert and the endless sea. I'm not the same as I used to be.
Okay, this purge was very successful. This is the donate pile. These are all of the things that I need to fold and put away in the case that we have another little baby boy in the future. And then these were things that were in there that just shouldn't have been in there. And then everything that I am keeping and that he's going to keep wearing are in these 2 little tubs here. So this is literally it. Everything else that is like an overshirt or a sweater will be up in the closet, but these are all of the tops and the bottoms that I have for him right now. So any jeans are in here, any shorts, sweatpants. Here is the final donate pile, and here is the final save for future babies pile.
I've crossed the desert and the endless sea. I'm not the same as I used.
So it is the next day. I just got back from taking all of the kids to the strawberry farm this morning. I love strawberry season. It's so much fun just going out with them, and it's such a good like morning activity because we're outside. The kids get to pick their own strawberries, and then I get to come home and make all of the delicious strawberry things with them. So I'm hoping to make some jam this weekend, but I just finished getting all of the kids down, and today is one of the days that all 3 of their like nap / quiet times have actually lined up. I have no idea how long I have, but it is always so lovely when that happens because our house is just like completely quiet, even though it's just me and all the kids here. So I'm super excited because when we got home, there was a giant package on the porch. I have actually placed an order with Halara because I have been in the market for some new athleisure wear. And if you've never heard of Halara before, they make the cutest and most versatile athleisure wear. I'm actually working with them on today's video. I had been getting so many Instagram ads for them, and the Instagram algorithm knows me well. I was definitely in the market for some new cute loungewear that I can wear around the house, but also while I'm exercising, since that is something I'm getting into again. And I thought it would be fun to do a little try on haul of everything with you guys. So I'm gonna build a few different athleisure wear outfits based on what I ordered, and I will link all of the different products in the description box, and you guys can tell me which ones are your favorites. Okay, look how cute. First impression is that the fabric is amazing. It's so comfortable. I think this might be my favorite outfit combo. This is their yoga sports top in the color Ballad Blue. I think everything that I got is a size small. This one has like the little thumb hole if that's something that you're interested in, but this is their, I think, Softlyzero Airy crossover tennis skirt. It's got UPF 50, but I'm super excited that tennis skirts are a thing now because I feel like they just provide a little bit more bum coverage than like a classic biker short would, which is something that I love. And this one also does come with like a little pocket if you want to store your phone or your keys or something like that. And this is also a size small in black. Okay, outfit number 2. I believe these are called their SoCinched high-waisted tummy control leggings, which is excellent when you are postpartum and you just kind of need a little bit of sculpting and just cinching everything together. I did order these in the size extra small. I honestly probably should have gotten a small. These are a little bit snug, but I also feel like leggings can stretch a little bit over time, so I'm sure they'll be totally fine. Under this sweater, I am wearing their medium support running bra. It's got like a really cute crisscross design, and it's also in the size small. I got it in the color Pale Dogwood. Before I had babies, I used to love going for runs as like one of my key ways to work out, but I feel like it's a little bit harder when you are nursing, so I'm really excited to have something that's gonna have a little bit more support. And I have topped that sports bra in their Kangaroo drawstring sweatshirt in the shade Antique White. This is also a size small. It's totally a personal thing, but I'm not a huge fan of doing just like the sports bra with the leggings type look. I feel like it's a little too tight, a little too revealing for me personally, so I always love to have the option of throwing something just cute and comfy over top, and I feel like this is the perfect lightweight sweater to do that. Moving on to the next outfit. Next up, I am wearing their seamless flow cropped running top. This is in the shade Milieu, I think you pronounce it. It is also a size small. It has a really pretty strappy like V back on it, but I also loved this color. And these are the frilly high-waisted drawstring shorts. They do give some really nice length in the back, so it doesn't feel too short, like booty short style. And I also just thought that the front like frilly detailing was very feminine, dainty. I also thought that these would be really great for just wearing this summer, running around with my kids, going to the zoo, going to go get ice cream. So I'm a huge fan of these as well. Okay, how cute is this? This is the Breezeful Backless Pickleball dress in the shade Angel Falls, also a size small. I am not yet a pickleball girl, a tennis girl, but this dress really makes me want to be because it is so cute. I feel like you could also wear this from pickleball or tennis and just throw a jacket or a sweater over top and go get brunch with your friends, or just wear it as is, honestly, because it is such a cute dress. Okay, here is the final outfit. I am obsessed. These are the high-waisted flowy palazzo pant. I also got these in an extra small, so it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was the last size that was there because these are a very popular pant for good reason. They have very much like a linen feel, but they're just like such a versatile pant. Like you could wear these to work. Honestly, probably gonna wear these to church on Sunday. They have a nice stretchy waistband and then pleating across the front, but also a very nice like deep pocket. And I also just love the cut of this top as well. This is their cropped crew neck yoga top, and the fabric on this top actually has what Halara calls their Patitoff technology. So this is also pet hair resistant, and they have a whole line of Patitoff products on their website. So we do not have a pet, but if you have a pet at home and you are always struggling with activewear, kind of like clinging to your dog's pet hair or your cat's pet hair, this is the line for you because again, it is pet hair resistant, which I think is just such a cool feature. I honestly had so much fun trying all of that on for you guys, and one of the things that I honestly have loved about Halara, and especially working with them on today's video, is that they have been just so adamant about making sure that I'm providing my full and honest opinion of the brand. My first impression of everything that I have tried on today has been amazing, especially considering the fact that their products are so affordable. They offer top quality products at a fair price. So you really are getting the best value when it comes to long-lasting and durable athletic wear for a fraction of the price of a lot of other athletic wear brands out there. Halara is also super careful about the fabrics that they choose. So we all know when it comes to athletic wear, you want something that is comfortable, breathable, stretchy, and also not see-through, and Halara delivers on all of those fronts. But they also have, like I mentioned, so many different color options. So whether you are someone that likes to stick to more like the neutrals or the black and white when it comes to your gym clothing, or go for a really bright and bold unique color, there are so many different color options available for everyone's unique style and preference. My shopping experience on their website was great, and the products that I ordered also arrived super quickly. So if any of you guys are in the market for some athleisure wear, whether that's for working out or honestly just having comfortable, flexible clothing to chase your kids around in, I highly suggest Halara, and they have given me an offer for you guys. You can save 15% on any full priced item on their website with the code 15BETH. Again, I will put the links to everything that I tried on in this video in the description box for you guys, but there is so much variety on their website. I'm sure that you will find something that you love as well. So again, the code to save is 15BETH, and the link to shop is in my description box. I'm also super curious from everything that I tried on today, which pieces are your guys' favorite, so leave that in the comments section, and thank you again to Halara for working with me on today's video. Speaking of health and fitness, I feel like I have two updates on that front. The first being that I got my period back, which is so lame, but to be expected, honestly. I have gotten my period back at 6 weeks postpartum twice now, and this time 7 weeks postpartum. And I honestly don't know why my body works this way, why I have gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to like postpartum periods, because I have breastfed all of my babies and I'm still breastfeeding them literally around the clock and all night long at 6 weeks postpartum. But my body is just like so predictable and so regular, and I get it back every single time. So needless to say, I am back into all of the like period tracking and fertility tracking, and I'm going to be using my Ava bracelet again. It's the tool that I've used to track my cycle for years, and it's basically a bracelet that I wear to bed at night that I then sync with an app in the morning. But to be honest, the brand has kind of like dropped off in recent years. Like their customer service has gotten really slow, and I haven't really heard anything from them. They've kind of gone quiet on social media, which as like someone that is using the product and relying on it for like fertility, it makes me feel kind of nervous. So I don't know. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the bracelet itself, but I feel like because the company isn't going like full steam ahead, I've just gotten more curious about other products and other things out there. So I have been looking at like Natural Cycles, Mira Fertility, the Aura Ring, all of these different things. If any of you guys have tools for that you swear by when it comes to like fertility tracking and fertility awareness, let me know, because I am super curious what else is out there. My PMS this time, you guys, was bad. I don't know what the deal was, but I feel like I was just sassy, and I am not a sassy person. At least I wouldn't say so, but the Holy Spirit was convicting me of some things that I was like saying and feeling leading up to my period. So I need to get that in line.
I want to drink it so I have more energy.
You have so much energy.
A tiny bit sip. One sip.
You can take a tiny sip.
Do like
Are you telling the truth?
I am.
You like that?
Yes, I do.
Really?
It's not. It has no leaves in it. It doesn't have green leaves.
It doesn't have green leaves. It just looks green.
It just looks green.
My second update is that I was cleared to work out again at 6 weeks postpartum. So I think I'm 8 weeks postpartum now, and I started working out again shortly after I got the go-ahead from the midwives. I've set a super high goal for myself of doing something every day, whether it's walking, running, Pilates, weightlifting. And basically my strategy is that even if I get like 2 to 3 times a week as opposed to like 7 days, that I'm still doing a lot more than I was doing before. So I've been trying to take it very slow. I'm focusing a lot on exercises to kind of rehabilitate my core and my pelvic floor, because having 3 babies so close together, I really have done a number on my core, and I feel like I do have a lot of just ab separation right now. And at some point I would really love to get into running again, because it is something that I miss a lot, but I'm trying to take it very easy, trying to give myself a lot of grace, because I have lost a lot of strength over the years throughout pregnancies and stuff like that. I've done like Pilates, but I haven't really done too much weight training since before I got pregnant with Viv, and I was working with a personal trainer at that point and like lifting more than I had ever lifted in my life. So I just feel like so far from that world and want to get back into that, because I do feel like I've just lost so much strength in like my legs and my glutes and obviously core as well. So I'm feeling very excited about getting back into it and finding a new rhythm and a new balance with it all. I'm sure it's going to take me a lot of time, but I will keep you guys posted on the journey. Okay, we are doing something today that I have had on my list to do for a very long time, but we just never had time to do it before Rosie was born, and that is wallpapering the girls' bedroom. So I decided that they're gonna share in here long term. Once Rosie's like 6 months old, the game plan is to have her in this room with our oldest daughter, and I wanted to make the room feel a little bit girlier, a little bit more fun. So I was actually gifted some wallpaper from Loomwell, which is a removable wallpaper company, and everything is basically just peel and stick, but super high quality. So we are finally going to get started on wallpapering today. I have no idea how long this is going to take. We're hoping that it can be pretty quick, but I will let you guys know what the process entails. These are the 2 prints I was deciding between. This is called their Petunia print, and I landed on this one just because I feel like with the color scheme in the room, the woods, the carpet, it makes a lot more sense to have this. And we are going to wallpaper the entire room, so it's going to look pretty different in here. It looks so good in here, but I'm gonna make you guys wait for another vlog and another full reveal, because I don't have time to include it all in this vlog. So stay tuned for a future vlog to see what their room is officially looking like now. But I am going to wrap this vlog up here, and I wanted to remind you guys that if you are interested in checking out Halara for some really cute activewear, that if you use the code 15BETH at checkout, you can save 15% off on your order. So the link for that is in the description box. Thank you so much to Halara for working with me on this video, and of course thank you to you guys for watching and for being here. And until my next video, I love you guys, I'm praying for you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!